All right, I am in a Mk1 GTI, but not a stock one. This is Sean's car, and this is an interesting little beast here. Engine from an Audi TT, body from a Mk1 GTI, upgraded wheels, brakes from a Volkswagen Corrado. This is a little Frankenwagen.
I know this is probably not uncommon, especially among all you VW guys that hot rod your GTIs and your Rabbits. But this car is so unique. It's the kind of car that really stirs your emotions. It's so light and nimble, and this car is fantastic.
I do love the look of this thing. I mean, I love this boxy, kind of leaned forward, aggressive first-gen GTI. They just have a great style about them. And then these wheels really bring the car forward. I love the way this looks, and I don't even like silver cars.
It's gorgeous. Look how clean it is with the BBS and the paint and the original upholstery. Look at this interior, look at the cloth. Look at all this.
This steering wheel is enormous, and this seating position is almost like I'm sitting at a kitchen table holding a dinner plate. Roll-up manual windows. It's got the classic golf ball on the shifter. The e-brake doesn't even work. I mean, in these realities, it is a 30-year-old car, but mechanically, it isn't. I mean, take a 30-year-old automobile, change some stuff, but not everything. That means it's going to wind up, let's be honest, quirky.
This is a 1984 Rabbit with a 1.8 Audi turbo engine swap. So the engine only has about 15,000 miles on it, 220 horsepower in a 1,700-pound package. The original recipe has been doubled in power and, quite honestly, quadrupled or more in goodness.
You're also talking about just through the front wheels. Angry. It's angry. It's a snorty little beast. Now, there's no front sway bar on this car, so the steering is a little bit vague, which is kind of disconcerting when you add the fact that as an older steering rack, it takes a lot of motion. Then contrast that with the fact that it's got coilovers on it, so it has a very aggressive kind of bounce around the road demeanor with a steering that is loose and kind of wandering. Those two in combination, they're not really confidence inspiring.
Look at this play. Look how far you can go. So much play, you think, am I losing traction up front? Is it there? Nope, you're not. It's there. You just got to understand where's the turn in.
So into a big hairpin like this, there's real effort through this unassisted steering rack. It's fighting you, and then as you put your foot down, it fights you in a whole new way. So you have to be active. You're constantly modulating the pedal and changing the steering reaction.
Once you get used to it, it just grips. This car hangs on. You know, on the show, people ask us, oh, you've driven all these cars now. What's your favorite? What's your most favorite car you've ever driven on the show? And nobody's going to understand. Really? They're going to say, really, a more than 30-year-old Econobox from Volkswagen? Yes. The other ones are more expensive, they're faster, they're better, they've got Bluetooth and everything. And honestly, when you drive a car like this that has passion, and I get it.
This is an incredibly involving car because there's so much going on through the steering wheel. Everything is going on through the steering wheel that you can't help but be involved. I mean, honestly, I kind of feel like there's a little too much multitasking on the front half of this vehicle, but that doesn't mean it's not fun. It's actually very fun. I'm enjoying every moment I drive it, but this is not for everyone.
For a car with no e-brake, the passenger door is hard to close. It's just rattly and, old. Yes, every time. With this recipe, every time.